The ice should be thick enough today.
There are places on Earth where the air hurts your lungs before you even take your second breath. Places where silence is not peaceful, it is powerful, heavy, endless. This is Siberia. In the heart of winter, when the temperature falls to -71 degrees Celsius, the world does not simply become cold. It transforms. Metal freezes solid. Water turns to stone. Even sound seems to shatter in the air. Each exhale becomes a cloud of white vapor that disappears as quickly as it forms. A quiet reminder that survival here is never guaranteed. But life continues.
We will eat well.
Long before sunrise, when the sky is still painted in deep blue shadows, a faint glow appears from the small window of a wooden cabin buried in snow. Inside, a fire crackles softly. The warmth is fragile, precious, earned through effort, protected with discipline. Outside, the wind moves across the frozen land like an invisible force. Snowdrifts stretch endlessly toward the horizon. No cities, no highways, no crowds. Just white earth meeting pale sky. And yet, this is home.
The tree line.
Daily life in Siberia at -71 degrees Celsius is not dramatic in the way movies portray survival. There are no constant storms, no endless shouting against the wind. Instead, survival here is quiet, repetitive, intentional. It begins with small rituals. Waking before dawn to feed the fire before the cold creeps too deep into the wooden walls. Melting ice for water because liquid water does not exist naturally at this temperature. Layering thick fur coats, gloves, boots, not for comfort, but for protection. Every movement is deliberate. Every task matters. Stepping outside is stepping into another world. The cold does not feel like ordinary winter. It presses against the skin. It bites through fabric. It tests resolve. Even eyelashes freeze within seconds. Hair crystallizes. Wood cracks. Breath grows heavier. And still, the day must begin. Fishing beneath the ice means cutting through layers thick enough to hold the weight of a truck. Chopping wood means working fast before fingers lose sensitivity. Walking means moving steadily because stopping too long can be dangerous. Yet within this harshness, something remarkable exists: rhythm. Life here follows a natural rhythm dictated not by clocks, but by daylight and temperature, by instinct and experience, by generations who learned how to listen to the land rather than fight it. The dogs pull sleds across frozen rivers as if gliding over another planet. Smoke rises from distant cabins in thin gray lines against the sky. Tracks in the snow tell stories of foxes, of wolves, of quiet nighttime wanderers.
Till tomorrow.
And when the sun finally rises, low and pale, it casts golden light across a frozen world. For a few brief hours, Siberia glows. Ice crystals sparkle like diamonds. Snow becomes a canvas of shifting colors. Blue, pink, silver. It is breathtaking. There is hardship here, yes, but there is also resilience. There is patience. There is knowledge passed down through hands calloused by decades of winters. In a world obsessed with speed, Siberia moves slowly, intentionally. Here, survival is not about conquering nature. It is about understanding it, respecting it, living alongside it. At -71 degrees Celsius, technology can fail. Engines refuse to start, batteries die. But human determination, that ancient instinct to endure, remains. This video is not about extreme stunts or dramatic rescues. It is about something deeper. It is about waking up each day in a place where the cold never truly leaves. It is about tending the fire before tending to yourself. It is about finding beauty in frost-covered trees
The forest
and
is
comfort
waking
in a
up
simple
too.
wooden home. It is about the quiet strength required to live where most people would not last a single night. This is daily life in Siberia, not extraordinary, not exaggerated, just real in its own frozen, breathtaking way. Stay with us as we step into this world where the temperature reads minus 71 degrees Celsius, and life continues anyway.
I will be back before the shadows grow long. She is a different world today, isn't she? It should be right about here, boy. Patience, my friend. They are down there. This is enough. Mother will be pleased. Almost there, my loyal friend.
You are back earlier than I thought. Did the lake treat you well?
Look at this one. It will make a fine broth for the evening.
Stay by the fire, Ivan. I will put the kettle on. We have enough for tomorrow, too. We are blessed.
Let me, my dear. This iron is heavy today.
Look how the steam rises, Matrona. A good winter broth.
It is warm here, Pyotr. Warmer than the firs. The mountain of snow on the roof is finally giving up. It is the best broth of the winter, Anna.
As the day fades in Siberia, the temperature drops once more. The brief light of afternoon disappears behind a horizon that feels impossibly far away. Shadows stretch long across the snow, and the land slowly returns to blue. At -71 degrees Celsius, night does not simply arrive, it settles in. The wind grows sharper. Ice tightens its grip on the rivers. The sky opens wide, revealing stars so clear and bright they seem close enough to touch. There are no city lights here to dim their brilliance. Only darkness, silence, and cold. And inside the cabin, the fire burns again.
Good night, old
This is
man.
how the day ends. Not with celebration,
survived the lake
not with
again.
noise, but with gratitude. Gratitude for warmth. Gratitude for food. Gratitude for another day survived in one of the harshest climates on Earth. What makes life here extraordinary is not danger, it is consistency. The consistency of rising before dawn. The consistency of working with frozen hands. The consistency of tending to animals, cutting wood,
The lake
hauling
is
water.
waiting.
There is something deeply human about it.
The air is sharp
In modern
today.
life, comfort often surrounds us. Climate control adjusts our temperature. Groceries appear pre-packaged. Water flows with the turn of a handle. It is easy to forget how fragile those systems can be. But here in Siberia, at -71 degrees Celsius, comfort is earned daily. And maybe that is the lesson hidden beneath the snow. When survival becomes routine, resilience becomes identity. When hardship is constant, gratitude becomes natural. When isolation surrounds you, relationships deepen. The firelight flickers across wooden walls worn smooth of winters. Outside, the dogs curl into themselves for warmth.
Still as a
Frost
mirror
patterns
today.
form silently on the window glass. The world beyond the cabin remains vast and unforgiving. But inside, there is life. There is warmth. There is continuity. Siberia teaches patience. It teaches respect for nature. It teaches that strength does not always roar.
Let's see what the
Sometimes
deep
it
has for us
simply
today.
endures. At -71 degrees Celsius, there is no room for arrogance. Only preparation, only humility, only quiet determination. And yet, even here, beauty exists. In the way snow sparkles under moonlight, in the way breath rises like smoke in the cold air, in the way human beings adapt again and again to conditions that seem impossible. Perhaps that is why stories from places like this matter. They remind us that comfort is not guaranteed, that resilience
You are a
is built
heavy one,
slowly,
aren't you?
that life, even in the coldest corners of the earth, finds a way to continue. Tonight, as the fire burns low and the stars shine brighter than ever, Siberia rests under its blanket of frost. Tomorrow, the temperature may remain -71
enough for a
degrees
feast,
Celsius.
boy.
The wind may return, the snow may fall again. But morning will come. And with it, another day of quiet strength. If this glimpse into daily life in Siberia moved you, inspired you, or made you see resilience in a new way, consider supporting the channel.
Nearly home now.
Your like helps more people discover these stories. Your comment tells us what part of this frozen world touched you most. And your share helps this quiet corner of the earth reach viewers across the globe.
There is the
Thank you
light,
for
boy.
watching.
We are
Stay
home.
warm wherever you are. And we'll see you in the next
You have
journey
come back
into the heart
just as
of
the soup
Siberia.
has begun to simmer.